It's Mommy and NeyNey time! Yay!
And now, lords and ladies, good gentles all, please welcome those loquacious lovers of legends and lore. Those versatile viscounts of voluminous verbosity, as they portray a panoply of personalities under this preeminent proscenium. Please welcome Mr. Smythe and Mr. Jones.
Well, hello, everybody! I'm Mr. Smythe,
And I'm Mr. Jones,
and how is each and everybody doing today? Welcome to the theater, the famous Royal Theater, and while we're in the theater, I say let's do a play using our imagination, as well as good enunciation. Together we will be creating a creation that will take your breath away.
all the world is a stage, my friend.
Attend and hark if you've an ear, my friend.
We're gonna tell a tale of once upon a time at the start, and there's a happily ever after at the end. I say, Mr. Smythe.
Yes, Mr. Jones.
What story shall we players play today?
Today we shall render upon these boards an adventure most hair-raising.
Nicely said, Mr. Smythe.
Thank you.
For today we will tell the timeless tale of Tango!
It's a very special tale of a very special girl. She's full of hopes and dreams, a little something like you.
And if she puts some work into it, makes her mind up to pursue it, she can make her wish come true. It may be awfully hard to do, but with imagination, some courage and determination, if she can conquer all her fears and trepidation, well then she just might make it through. For all the world is a stage, my friend. Attend and hark if you an ear to lend. Here's one thing on which you can depend. We're gonna make a little magic you all do your part. We will create a little prodigal of courage and heart. We're gonna tell a tale with once upon a time at the start. There's a happily ever after, happy end. Happily ever after at the end.
Welcome to the Royal Theater. To help us tell our story today, we have two special guests.
Two special guests.
Oh, yes.
Who's on first?
A young lady with golden locks.
Goldilocks and her three dancing bears.
No, we don't have three dancing bears.
Wait, only two?
No.
Just one?
No, there are no dancing bears.
Lords and ladies, presenting Goldilocks and no dancing bears!
Now, listen, wait a minute.
Maybe they could be the dancing bears. There's a mom and a papa and a baby.
No. There are no dancing bears and there's no Goldilocks.
But you said a young lady with golden locks.
Yes, Rapunzel.
Rapunzel doesn't have any dancing bears.
No, she's the first guest.
The first guest?
Yes.
Who's on second?
That is the question.
No, I can hardly wait.
Lords and ladies, please give a warm welcome to our first royal visitor, the one,
The only.
the one and only, Rapunzel!
Princess Rapunzel, we are honored to be in your presence today.
And we are most delighted that you accepted our invitation to join us for a live performance of your story.
Oh, it's my pleasure.
After all, who better to help us tell the story of Rapunzel than Rapunzel?
This is going to be such an adventure.
Now remember, we are here to assist you any way we can. Should you wish to know where to stand, we shall show you.
Should you want to know what to say, we will tell you.
Should you wish to recognize one of us for most outstanding performance by a player in a leading role, drama or comedy, we shall kneel before you in humble gratitude.
I'm sure you'll both be wonderful.
Very well then.
Are you ready?
Yes!
Then let the play begin. Once upon a time, there lived a radiant young lady named Rapunzel.
Who lived at the top of a tall, tall tower.
From the time I was just a baby, my mother never allowed me to go outside.
Each day, as Rapunzel gazed out her tower window, she wondered, when would her life begin?
It was my dream to see the floating lanterns that appeared in the night sky every year on my birthday.
But today, like every other day, Rapunzel's daydreams were interrupted by the sound of a familiar voice.
Rapunzel,
Mother Gothel?
let down your hair.
Oh, let me undo that for you.
Wait a minute! You have no idea how long it takes to braid this.
Oh, of course, princess. Stunt hair, please.
Oh, what's that?
It's a theatrical representation of your hair.
Oh, I love the theater.
Rapunzel, I'm waiting.
Coming, Mother.
Obediently, Rapunzel lowered her hair so that Mother Gothel could easily ascend the steep tower wall.
Apple, dearie.
Thank you.
It should be noted by all in attendance that Mother Gothel was not Rapunzel's real mother.
That's right. I was kidnapped by Mother Gothel when I was just a baby.
And why was Rapunzel kidnapped?
Oh!
Mr. Jones!
Because of her magic hair!
Yes, which keeps Mother Gothel.
Oh, the fairest of them all! Oh, Rapunzel, oh.
Princess.
Oh, Rapunzel, Mommy's feeling a bit run down. Why don't you let me brush your hair while Mr. Smythe sings your magic song?
Flower
Whenever I sang the magic song, my hair began to shimmer and glow. And when it glowed, it made Mother Gothel young with its
Bring back
special
what
healing
once
powers.
was mine. As Gothel brushed the enchanted hair, the years melted away.
Oh, like sands through the hourglass, thus were the days of our lives. Thank you, my dear. Oh,
Princess.
thank you, my dear. Now go get my mirror. Do you know what I see? I see a strong, confident, beautiful young lady. Oh, look, you're here too.
Realizing this might be her last opportunity, Rapunzel summoned up the courage to ask,
Mother, I was wondering, since it's my birthday tomorrow, will you please take me to see the floating lanterns? It's my only birthday wish.
Absolutely not, Rapunzel. Oh, sorry.
Samuel, flower gleaming glow, let your power shine, make the clock reverse, bring back what once was mine.
Ta-da! I told you, the world is a dangerous place, filled with ruffians and thugs. Oh, that's why I keep you locked in this beautiful tower. Oh, sorry.
Seriously? Sam, flower glow, power shine, clock reverse, mine.
Ta-da! For your own safety, my dear, you will never, ever, 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 ever leave this tower, ever! Oh! Trust me, Rapunzel, Mother knows best.
Rapunzel was determined to see the floating lanterns, so she did what any imprisoned 18-year-old girl would do. She packed up a frying pan and headed for the window.
Looking down, Rapunzel spotted a young man climbing the tower.
A stranger!
And as the young man hauled himself up into her tower room...
Lords and ladies, a hearty huzzah for Flynn Rider! Quickly, Rapunzel did what any imprisoned 18-year-old girl who had just knocked out a climbing stranger would do. After that, she went through his belongings, found a royal crown, and hid it.
Now surely I can convince him to take me to see the floating lanterns.
What Rapunzel didn't know was that the crown was stolen.
Flynn was a wanted man.
Look, Blondie, there's no way that I will ever take you to see those floating... Okay, I'll take you to see the lanterns. Anything to get that crown back.
And so Rapunzel let down her hair. And down the tower they climbed.
Okay, well, this isn't weird. Climbing down hair.
As they scaled down the stone wall, the stranger introduced himself as...
Flynn Rider.
And before Rapunzel could say,
Holy hairbrush, Flynn!
their feet were on the ground and they were off and running on their new adventure.
I can't believe I did this! This is so fun! I just hope we don't run into any ruffians or thugs.
Hoping to end this adventure as quickly as possible.
And avoid being arrested by the royal guards, Flynn said,
Hey, you hungry? I know a great place for lunch.
and thus he led the way to the Snuggly Duckling Tavern.
Which, as it turns out, was filled with ruffians and thugs.
Will you look at this bunch? This is a mean-looking bunch of ruffians and thugs. Oh, like that guy. Never trust anybody with a mustache, especially a milk mustache. And don't be fooled by these princess disguises here. I saw them on the kingdom's most wanted list. You know, I think it would be a whole lot safer if we just turned around and got you back home. What do you say, Blondie? Let's head back to that tower and get that crown, okay?
Excuse me. Are you Flynn Rider?
Do you look like Flynn Rider?
What do you think? Does he look like Flynn Rider?
Fair enough.
Give me back my stranger! need him to take me to see the floating lanterns. It's my dream. Don't any of you have a dream?
I had a dream once. I've got a dream. I've got a dream. See, I hate this cruel and vicious as I see. Though I do like breaking femurs, you can count me with the dreamers. Like everybody else, I've got a dream.
Hey, I've got a dream.
Well, take it away, fellow ruffian.
I've got scars and lumps and bruises, plus something here that uses. And let's not even mention my complexion. But despite my extra toes and my goiter and me nose, I really want to make a love connection.
He's got a dream.
He's got a dream.
I've got a dream.
She's got a dream.
I just want to see the floating lanterns leave.
And with every passing hour, she's so glad she left her tower. Like all you lovely folks, she's got a dream. Yes, way down deep inside, we got a dream. Yeah! Suddenly, out of nowhere, came a brand new character nobody'd ever seen.
Oh, well, I've seen him. That's Maximus, a horse of the Royal Guard. He's after me.
Psst, follow me. There's a secret passage. Run! They ran from Maximus through its twisting, turning cave.
Until at last we broke out into the sunlight, only to realize...
Look out! We were standing on the edge of a precipitous cliff.
A towering reservoir on one side.
A deep chasm on the other. Thinking quickly, Rapunzel tossed her hair across the chasm, where latched on to a wooden beam.
Wait, follow me!
But it was too late, for Flynn was trapped and Maximus was on him, sword drawn.
Seriously?
Nay!
What?
Sorry, I'm a little hoarse.
Suddenly, with a swift period thrust, Maximus knocked the frying pan out of Flynn's eye. That's not good.
Flynn, catch!
Got it. Thus, Flynn was able to follow Rapunzel to safety, giving it a huzzah!
However, their victory was short-lived, for Maximus kicked his hooves against the reservoir. Hoof chop, releasing a flood of water.
Flynn and Rapunzel found themselves trapped in a cave, too dark to find their way out, with the water level rising.
I never should have left the tower. This is all my fault, Flynn.
Eugene.
What?
My real name is Eugene Fitzherbert. Someone might as well know.
Well, I've got magic hair that glows when I sing.
What?
I've got magic hair that glows when I sing.
Rapunzel's hair illuminated the water with its magic light and led them out of the cave. Giving it a huzzah! Lords and ladies at the backside of water!
Hey, thank you. Huzzah. Once on dry land, Eugene kept his promise and took Rapunzel to see the floating lanterns.
Wait a minute. Where's the boat?
What boat?
We were in a boat.
She's right, we were definitely in a boat.
We don't have a boat.
Oh, but it was so romantic. You can't leave that part out. Oh,
Ooh, what is that?
it's a theatrical representation of our boat.
Oh, I love the theater.
Sir Samuel.
Every year, on this day, the king and queen release the lanterns in honor of their lost daughter.
They're so beautiful.
And as the sky filled with the lantern's warm glow,
I realized.
I was falling in love.
and at last I see the light, and it's like the fog has lifted, and at last I see the light, and it's like the sky is new, and it's warm and real and bright, and the world has somehow shifted. All everything is different now that I see you. Now that I see you.
It's the symbol of the royal family. The king, the queen, and the missing princess.
The missing princess. The missing princess! Eugene, I have to go!
As quickly as she could, Rapunzel raced back to the tower.
Rapunzel, where are you going?
Rapunzel, where have you been?
You're discovering who I really am. I'm the missing princess.
Well, bravo, you figured it out. But you and your magic hair aren't going anywhere. You're staying right here, keeping me the fairest of them all.
Eugene!
I discovered who you really are!
Eugene fell to the floor.
He's dying!
Well, that's the circle of life, my dear. Now, come along!
Where are we going?
Where nobody will find you again.
We can't let him die!
We can't let him live and expose our secrets.
Please! Please let me heal him and I'll go away with you forever. I promise.
Knowing that Rapunzel never broke a promise, Mother Gothel agreed to allow her this final act of kindness.
I can't let you do this.
I can't let you die.
If you do this, you will die.
And so, with his last bit of strength, Eugene grabbed Gothel's knife and cut Rapunzel's hair.
Well, come back. Why are you moving like that? Come here.
My whole hair suddenly lost its magic.
Causing Mother Gothel to wither into a shrieking old hag.
Thou cursed brute! Seest what thou hast done! For I melt! 'Tis not a bit of fun! I'll get you, my pretty! And your little chameleon! Worst day ever! Ouch.
At last, Eugene. I see the light. Everything is different now that I see you.
And with his last breath, Eugene uttered the words.
You were my new dream.
And you were mine.
Rapunzel was heartbroken. In finding her dream, she had lost true love, and all that remained was a single tear. The tear fell upon his cheek, and it began to glow.
You see, the same magic that was in Rapunzel's hair was also present in this single teardrop.
Its healing light flowed through Eugene and sprang forth, swirling through the tower room.
And with that light came new life and new love. Can we get a huzzah?
We returned to the kingdom and revealed Rapunzel as the missing princess.
At which point the king...
Oh, and the queen.
My real mother and father welcomes me with open arms.
It wasn't long before Rapunzel married Eugene.
And Eugene married Rapunzel.
And we all lived happily ever
Huzzah! Lords and ladies, a royal round of applause for Princess Rapunzel!
And can we get a hearty huzzah for Flynn Rider?
Oh, and let's hear it for Sir Samuel of Morocco!
And so we made a little magic candy while they depart. Yes, we created us a chronicle of courage and heart.